Hello, welcome back to Bro Talk. I'm your host Juan, and we have several new guests here today. Today we have a man that goes by the name Datron. Would you like to introduce yourself?
No, not particularly.
Carlos, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Carlos. Dated girlfriend.
And our final guest, we have Landon. Landon, would you like to say a few words?
You're
Yeah,
short.
Carlos is a simp.
You know that's right. You're short. Haha.
Haha, at least
Whoa,
I can actually
Carlos.
text somebody.
You know what?
This, this is slowly degrading. Why is this slowly degrading?
Alright. So we've
Welcome
introduced
to
ourselves.
episode 3 of Bro Talk.
But there's four of us.
First episode on Spotify.
Yeah. Do we get a round of applause for our first episode on Spotify?
No.
Oh, Juan, by the way, so what are our sponsors for today?
None. We have none sponsors. We have no sponsors.
Alright, guys, let me tell you about Raid Shadow Legends, the most epic RPG.
It's advertising.
We have
The
no
most epic.
sponsors.
Yeah, no sponsors for this episode, unfortunately. Alright, anyways.
Datron,
Starting
what are you
in-
scared of?
What am I scared of? Huh. Let
It's
me think.
Halloween time. You gotta tell me what you're scared
He's
of.
scared of the girl right now.
I'm actually not. Y'all are the only ones that are scared of her. Y'all are the only ones that are scared of her.
Datron, the female you're talking to scares me. She followed to request me.
Dude, she followed me and I followed back and she followed like a second later.
Bruh.
I was like, what the hell? That was fast.
Yes, you guys are gonna become my little slaves. Me and her are gonna be the owners. You guys are
I
gonna
will
be.
kill both of you.
This has just become very
Hey, switching
random.
subject. What is Datron afraid of?
What are you afraid of?
What am I afraid of?
Yes.
I would probably say, realistically, I think probably just really deep waters.
Ocean?
You know, like, yeah, no, not particularly the ocean. I'm not scared of the ocean. I just don't like, like deep
Big
waters
body.
where like you
Like
can't
big
see the
body.
bottom.
Like when you look
Where you
down.
can't see the
when it's
bottom.
just,
Where you
like-
can't see the bottom of it.
Or it's
It's
just
like
black.
dark.
Yeah, where it's just like basically darkness, like where I can't like look down into the water and like see like either the ocean floor or just whatever body of water I'm in.
Like, you just scared someone's gonna touch you?
Kind of. I actually have a story about that. I went when I was in Washington, was it, I think 2 summers ago,
Alright.
right? I went to the lake with my family, right? And we're all on rafts and stuff. We have the blow up mattress out there and everything. It was fun,
Yeah.
right?
Blow up mattresses.
And yeah, we had 2 blow up mattresses as
That's
rafts.
not what they're used to. Just buy a raft.
See, you know what? We're envisioners. We're smart. But anyways,
This cost a lot of money.
Where he said, we're smart.
oh, don't worry.
Bill Cosby grabbed you and said,
I
But
like
anyways,
Cosby.
I'm sitting out there with it's me, and my 2 cousins. We're all on a little boat. We're just out there, and I have my feet dangling over, the boat, and I feel like the underbrush that's normally underwater in lakes, because it's
Yeah.
normally
Like the
like
grass
trees
type
and
of
stuff
thing.
that's underneath
Yeah.
it. Yeah. And I wasn't paying attention because there was like a big patch of just grass. Those big patches of grass that are just like underwater.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
right?
know those. I like
Yeah.
those.
And so I don't like those things ever since watching the raft episode in Creepshow.
Oh, I
so
haven't
I-
seen that.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know what the blob.
Yeah, I always get scared of touching those things ever since watching that. But
Yeah.
anyways, I had my foot out over the raft and it touched it and I was like, ugh. And then I saw, I was like, I
Yeah,
freaked
I
out
did
and I almost flipped the boat over and they're like, yo, chill, dog. I'm like, I got touched by a plant. I didn't like it.
The plant touched me.
I said, Kodak, let me drive the boat.
It was scary. And then as I looked down to see where it was at, I just could not see the bottom of the lake. And I was just like, oh, God. That's scary.
Is that it?
It's like looking to him. Yeah, kind of. Well, actually, no. That's about it. That's the only thing I'm really scared of. Is just
Patron is
deep
afraid
waters.
of pieces of of alive slime.
Hey man, if you watch that episode of Creep Show, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about, and
I
you'd be
haven't
scared too.
seen Creepshow.
You
I
should
know
watch
what
it.
you're talking about.
See, at
I
least
don't
someone knows.
I don't know
All
what
right,
Creepshow's about.
Patron.
All
take it.
right, Carlos, what are you scared of? Women?
How do you know? No, but what am I scared of realistically? I'm afraid of the pitch black dark. Like,
I'm gonna lock you in a room.
no, like I'm afraid.
We should do that one thing. Put Carlos in a dark room
7
for
minutes in
24
heaven.
hours.
10 minutes in heaven by himself.
Y'all put me in there with a dude.
Some random ass homeless dude off the streets like, hey yo, we'll give you $50 if you stay in this room all night with this kid. Alright. And Carlos comes out petrified, like, what happened in there? I don't want to talk about it.
Alright, so yeah, let me continue. Yeah, I'm afraid of like super like pitch black dark. Like it's honestly, because I have a story. There was one time where it was like pitch black one night. It was during I think the eclipse. So I was walking and swear to fucking God, I heard bushes talking, bro. Straight up bushes like saying like whispering my name. I was like,
Okay.
fucking
Carlos, come to the dark. We want you.
small boy.
Bro, remember Halloween, dude?
Yes.
We'll talk about
Halloween.
that tale in a little.
Yeah, we'll talk about our Halloween
Carlos wants
experience
to
later.
finish his scary
But
story.
yeah, basically just like pitch black dark because shit's scary.
I mean, I can kind of,
Yeah.
relate.
And
Most
females,
people.
females are
Carlos
That's
is scared of
unfortunate.
females.
huh?
So any females who thought, oh, this Carlos guy sounds nice, don't talk to him. He will have like a nervous breakdown.
He will
If you're
just
cute, hit me
he
up.
will
Like,
have an anxiety attack right in front of you.
Just has a stroke in front of you and dies.
man,
I'm so
I mean,
sad.
if there's any female that I'm afraid of, it is Caitlyn Jenner.
Oh God.
That's a man, dog. That's a man. That's
How
a
to feel
man.
about this?
That's the point. All right.
Landon, would you like to share with the class?
What are you
Sure.
scared of?
I'm scared of heights.
Heights.
Sure.
Yeah.
What if
Normally-
I?
Hey, Juan.
Well, I mean,
What if
like,
I-
okay,
if I
wait, no.
pick you
Let
up?
me explain. Let me explain. Like, I'm not afraid of. Like, I'm scared of heights, but I'm not afraid. Like, I'll do it,
Yeah.
but like
But you won't like it.
sometimes, yeah, I won't like it, but I'll do it.
For homeless jump, you jump
Like,
off
I don't. All right, so they tried. I don't know. I probably told you this before, but I was little and I was climbing onto my back porch roof. You know, Detron?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
And I was climbing that on this on this old ladder that I used to have. And when I got to the top, like I was like just standing there on the roof, and then the ladder fell, and there was no one home but me, so I had to like find some way to get down. So what I did was I fucking jumped, and literally like my knee popped as soon as I touched the floor.
Oh,
So, like,
no.
Yeah, that's
Ow.
like. I mean, that's not the main reason, but I don't know. I just don't really like heights.
Yeah, that's understandable too. That's like one of like the primal fears that people have. It's like heights, the ocean, the dark, and I think there was one more. I can't remember what it was.
I have.
I think it's like
one.
fire.
Fire. Maybe holes.
Yeah, that's
you
like
ever
another-
thought about that? You know
That's
that.
a-
You know that.
I'm
fear?
not. I mean, I like fire, but I don't know. I feel like if I were to actually be in a house fire, I'd probably be scared.
Yeah, I
Pretty sure
think a
most
lot of
people
people
would.
would be.
I mean,
scared.
you can't say that no one would be scared, but I'm just saying like.
Well, Landon, that's where you're wrong. I'm just simply built differently.
Shut the fuck. Shut your mouth. Shut up. I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming.
I can't
Another-
stop. I'm on a
another-
roll.
Another fear that I have is like being in the woods and at nighttime.
You mean like Blair Witch kind of?
No, have you seen The Ritual on Netflix?
No,
No, I haven't.
Didn't
I've
watch
seen Girl
Netflix.
versus Monster.
Oh, Well, when you get the chance, you need to go on Netflix and watch The Ritual. It's a really
Alright,
good
Alright,
alright.
movie, but
Oh,
I don't
okay.
know. It's like this. It's
Oh,
like
wait,
this
wait, wait. Does
weird.
it have to do with like Norse mythology?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, yeah. I know what you're talking about. I know. I didn't like watch all of the movie, but I also saw like a kill count on it.
yeah. I don't know. That's like something I'd be like. That's something I'd fear.
Yeah, as
Like,
we're talking about this, a female just left me on red.
oh,
Live.
what did I say? What did I say?
Carlos's
At least I
fear
know how
has
to
come
talk to
true.
text people.
Carlos's fear, please having a panic attack. All
Hmm,
right,
Alright,
prediction for
Juan.
them.
What are you scared of?
I'm scared of the unknown.
I'm gonna get you a box, right? And I'm not gonna tell. I'm gonna get you a box, okay? I'm gonna say here, this is for you, and you're gonna ask me where I got it from. I'm like, I don't know.
I'm gonna, gonna be
We're,
petrified.
we're gonna get
And you're
this
gonna be
man.
scared because you don't know where the box came from.
We're gonna put him in a laundry basket, and he's gonna be like, "Where am I? We don't know."
Exactly. Like if you were to do that to me, just kidnap me and then just put me
We'd be
somewhere, I'll be
fucking.
scared. I'll be
I
fucking.
feel like Wallen would be horrified if like we joked around with him, we give him like a bunch of melatonin, and then put him in like a coffin and buried him. He would be
That's
fucking.
that's messed up. We ain't trying to do no
Yeah,
like
that's kind of
like 127 hours, Carlos.
No, it's not like no, bro. 127
melatonin
hours.
would
That's
knock him out.
yeah, but no, yeah,
Bro, I'd
Juan,
be
I get that.
scared if
Don't want
someone
you're just
like
scared of
knocked
not
me
knowing
out and put me in a
things.
coffin.
Juan, you're scared of not knowing things.
Yeah, I'm scared of not knowing things.
So,
Knowledge. Knowledge
question:
is key.
how do you really know that you're your father's son?
Oh,
Ooh,
you see, it's simple. I read the
genetics.
birth certificate.
Hey, that can be forged easily though.
Yeah,
Ooh,
yeah.
forging documents might be.
Juan's scared about not being born who you think he's born from. All
Ah,
right.
there's like
So
just like
yeah,
a lot of
that's how.
things that are unknown, and I'm just scared of. Like I was listening to this one podcast the other day, and I forgot where I was going with the statement.
Was the guy talking about something about the unknown or something?
Yeah, he like his main shtick is essentially bringing up how humans are always fearful of not knowing things, and how they're always trying to use logic.
Oh, duh.
Oh,
They're
that was
always
the one of the primal fears I was trying to go on with earlier.
unknown.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was also another
Ooh,
one.
have we covered all the primal fears?
I mentioned some of them, but I don't think I have all of them. I know I'm gonna Google
Cause
what are the
then,
primal fears
like, if
of
you think about
humans.
it, when you're scared, most of the time you're trying to like think of something that might be the thing. Like you hear a noise and you're home alone, you try to
You're
think
trying to
that,
comprehend what it
yeah.
is.
Like if you have a pet,
Your
you're gonna be like,
mind's
oh,
always
it's
racing
probably
forward,
just gonna be my dog or something like that.
and then
And
you
then,
remember you don't have a dog.
yeah, exactly. And then you just get jump scared by Freddy Fazbear.
Oh no,
So
Jack Black
I
jump
would
scares
be
you.
I would be scared shitless.
speaking of scared of the unknown, I think we should talk about our Halloween story.
Oh yeah, that
Oh
shit was
yeah,
fucking.
we still don't know. Okay, so
Till this day we still don't know what happened.
What happened?
yeah. Okay, so we went trick or treating last year, right?
Yeah.
And it was me, Landon, and Enrique. Carlos, you weren't there yet.
Yeah, Carlos wasn't there yet.
Yeah, we this happened to us
wasn't
before.
Adrian with us too?
It
Or
was just
or
me,
was
you, and Enrique.
oh yeah, he was with Jasmine, huh? Fucking
Yeah,
bitch.
he went trick or treating with Jasmine. Anyways, it was me, Landon, and our friend Enrique. We were all trick or treating and whatnot. And so we're like, you know what? Let's take a shortcut to
To
get to
go
like
meet
this main road.
Carlos.
Yeah, and to go meet up with
We
Carlos.
were going to meet Carlos
Yeah, right.
because he said
And
he took the wrong way. Fucking retard.
Tard,
He took the wrong
you don't
way.
even know your own town. That's tough. But anyways, we go down this kind of sketch street. It's like there's no street lights. That's what kind of was like a red flag immediately. It was just like there was no street
Yeah.
lights. It was almost pitch black in the street actually. Now that I think about
There
it, with
was
the
like
exception
there
of
was
like
like
some lights.
maybe yeah, I want to say there was like maybe three or four like pole lights,
Yeah.
and they weren't even like bright or anything. They were like dimming.
Yeah, they were kind of like flashing and stuff. And so, we're walking, a normal pace. We're like, all right, whatever, we ain't scared, right? And what you call it? Within like maybe like 10 feet into the street, we hear a metal gate open. So we're like, yo, what the hell? And we turn around, and we don't know where the gate's at. We don't
Yeah.
know where the sound came from. We're like, okay, it's kind of scary. All right, so we continue to walk. We're like da da da, and then we hear like the scraping of metal on the ground. We're like, okay, what the hell? We turn around, nothing still.
Nothing's there.
All right, and so we're just like,
And
uh-uh,
then
I ain't having it. And we start to speed up. We're like, okay, yeah, we got to get out the street. And the next thing you know, all of us hear like a little whisper in the back of our like behind us, right? And so we're like, okay, nope, and
yeah.
we dipped out of the
Yeah, we
street
started
like as
running.
fast as we could.
Oh hell no, I wouldn't.
Yeah,
Yeah, part
it
two.
was.
And then what you call it? Didn't we hear someone scream too?
I think so. Yeah, later
Yeah,
that
no,
night.
yeah, that's
Oh
after.
yeah, that was after. That's when we met up with Carlos, huh?
Then we
Mhm.
walked down, I think, the random street to like the school nearby.
Yeah, near the
Oh
school.
yeah. We
That's
walked
when. That's
down
remember when you had to get called back by your family.
Yeah,
Or-
for my dad's. It was my dad's birthday.
Yeah,
I
and so
would.
yeah, that was kind of scary.
Yeah.
You
Little
guys,
spooky story before Halloween.
yeah, you guys did the whole fight or flight thing or whatever it's called.
Yeah, fight or flight instinct. We
We did
decided
that.
to flight.
We decided to flight that bitch, bro. What
Isn't
We
the
it?
decided to hit the run.
I feel like that the fight instinct can also just be split off into just fear and just standing there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sadly, I
Kinda
am
like-
that part. I am the fear that just stands there.
Oh, you're the
Nah.
you're the deer in the headlights type of person, huh?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
Like
In a horror movie,
it
you die.
helps when I'm
You would
watching
die.
something scary with like the clash.
If
This
Juan,
happened last.
if Juan were to be in a movie, he'd be the first black/Mexican person to die.
I
Yeah, you
would.
die.
I would be the first one to
He'd
die.
probably be one of those white people to do something stupid.
Oh no, I don't think Juan's like that person in the horror movie. I feel like if anything, he's that one person who survives kind of towards the end, but then
And
he doesn't pay attention towards the end and ends up dying.
Yeah.
At least I make it almost.
He's
to
like
the end.
I think Juan, if he'd be in like one of those movies where, like one of those horror movies that where instead of one survivor living, everybody dies.
Oh yeah.
Oof.
I feel like
Oh,
he'd be
that's
in
like
one of
Final
those movies.
Destination type of stuff right there.
No,
That's the
because
only one I
there's
can think of.
Final Destination. Some people live.
Yeah,
It's
some
like
people
only
live
really
in
the
Final
second
Destination.
one. Only
Yeah,
really
the second one.
I just
All the
never
other
really
ones
liked
always die.
Final Destination.
I know.
I just thought it was
In one of the
stupid.
I know in one of the Final Destinations that the blonde girl survives and it comes back in the next one.
Yeah,
Mm.
that's the first one, the second one, and then she dies in the second one.
Yeah.
Those movies give me like goosebumps, not because they're scary, but mostly because like the realism of fear.
Yeah.
Of
That
like
shit
how
can
Death,
actually
those things
happen,
can
the
bro. Like you
actually
realism
never
of death.
know.
Yeah,
Like that shit can actually happen. You never know.
yeah.
Like literally, like I could die
Oh.
tomorrow.
I have a kind of Final Destination like story. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, I do too, bro.
This
You
must
go
kind of
ahead and
freak
go
me
first.
out. All right, so this was before I moved to California, like a while ago, right?
When you were
It was me and then my two friends at the time. We were it was I think the 4th of July, if I remember correctly. We were lighting bottle rockets, in the woods and all that, being super stupid. Like that was stupid. Lighting bottle rockets or fireworks in general in the woods is like the stupidest idea you can think of. But then again, we were near a pond, so if anything, we could just grab some water, splash it on the fire. But
Yeah.
anyways, we were all shooting fireworks and all that. We're like, haha, funny. And one of my friends was like, hey, yo, you want to see something funny? I'm like, yeah, sure. And he shot a bottle rocket, but what happened was the water bottle that we had used for it, it tipped and it launched towards me. The bottle rocket.
Damn.
You like cut out slightly, Datron.
That's crazy.
Did he stop talking?
They
I
trying to
think
die.
so.
Oh,
Speaking of Final Destination, he fucking dies.
Death finally caught up with him.
Oh shit!
He's gone.
The shadow demons have come after him.
He's gone. Oh no.
Damn.
All right, Landon. Would you like to tell your story before you're gone too?
Oh, he's
Oh.
back.
I didn't die. I'm not dead.
Would you like to finish your final destination story?
Yeah. What
You
part
got
did
to
it
where
cut
the
out
bottle
on?
bottle rocket aims
Bottle
at you.
shot
rocket
at
aimed
you.
at you.
Oh, okay. And so the bottle rocket flies towards me. I'm like, uh-oh. So I duck just in time, before it hits me. And it flies over my head, and it pops within, like, I think a few feet behind me, and it catches a bush on fire. And I was like, yo, what the hell, man? You could have killed me. He's like, I swear to God, I didn't even knock it over. And I was like, okay, whatever. So, but then again, we were using, like, a regular, plastic water bottle, so it had, like, no weight to it. So the bottle rocket would have tipped
Yeah.
the bottle and everything. And yeah, I almost, ate a mouthful of bottle rocket.
Oh, that would have been good.
Almost died.
All right. So my turn now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So my final destination story was when I was in elementary. I was at my friend's house and we were riding bikes, and I thought the bikes had like the regular brake pedals, but it was one of the fucking the handlebar ones.
Are you talking about the those old bikes where you could, like, reverse it and it brakes?
Yeah, like you have to use the handlebar. You have to squeeze it.
Oh.
It was one
Regular.
of those. Yeah, it was one of those ones, and so I didn't. He didn't tell me, and I guess he thought like I already knew. So I was riding the bike, and I was going into. I was riding it, and I went into like the middle of the street, and I looked to my left. There's a car coming towards me, and I looked to my right. There's a car coming towards me, and they're like really, really close. But luckily, I kept going forward because there was a gate right there, and I was like, you know what, fuck, I'm just gonna. Hopefully, I hope I don't get hit and just crash into this gate or this fence,
Yeah.
whatever. So I was like, you know what? I just kept going, and then I hit the fence. Thank God. And then the ladies, like, they both like pushed on the brake really hard, almost caused an accident. And then one of the ladies rolls down her windows, and she was like, "Are you fucking?" And I'm just like in on the floor, like, yo, like I almost got hit.
Have some
Yeah.
respect. I almost fucking died, woman.
But yeah, that's my story.
Juan, you go. I'll tell my last.
I go. All right. Well, mine's not really a final destination one. It's just like death. Um. First time I got to go to the ocean, which is pretty exciting. Um. So my family rolls up. I didn't know how oceans were like, so I thought it was like a public pool in a way, where the waves were only created by like people near it. So like as soon as I like felt the way how it pushed, I instantly thought to myself, why do people like going to the beach? I don't. Why do people like it? They're constantly being pushed to shore, just out to sea. So then
Have you ever? Oh, dude, that fucking sucks.
what?
I have another story, but go ahead and finish.
All right. So then it's like we've been in the water for like several minutes. I'm still trying to get used to the whole ocean aspect of the ocean. And then there's like a big wave coming for some. It's like the biggest one the whole day. And I
Yeah.
was like with my sister and my cousin. So then the wave like crashes and not really crashes, but just goes over, and it was a big one. So then I essentially get taken into the water, and I'm starting to get dragged further from the what's it called, the coast? Is that what it's called? Or the beach?
Yeah.
Whatever it's called.
It's the shore.
Yeah, the shore. There you go. I'm not an ocean man. Um, so then I just get dragged out even further, and I'm like not able to tippy toe anymore. And this was before I became a stronger swimmer. So then I was essentially just slightly drowning. I was I don't know why, but in my head, this was after fifth grade, and we read like a book, 7 Days on a Raft. So my head just instantly, for some reason, starts reading out the book of that scene where a guy almost drowns, and I don't know why, but it would have been sad if that was my last moments before I drowned. And so then I ran out of air, but I don't know why. When I opened my mouth, instead of trying to breathe, I drank the seawater, and then all of a sudden, another big wave just like came and flung me towards the beach, and I was just coughing up the water I just drank.
The
Why
mermaids
would
are coming
you
after
decide
you.
to drink the water?
I don't know.
The
You're like, if I can
mermaids.
drink the water fast enough, I won't drown.
Not gonna lie, that was probably my thinking.
You're
If I drink
stupid.
enough water, I think I'll survive.
That was
Juan
probably
thinks he's drinking up the ocean. In reality, he's just drinking fish piss.
Ew.
that was probably my thinking, and then like after that, like I just see my sister and my cousin, like like it was nothing happened to them. So I was kind of mad. I'm like, why didn't you pull me up from the water? And they're like, we didn't even notice.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
sad.
It's rough, buddy.
Yeah.
All
I'm
right.
sorry, Juan. So, it was my story is kind of like the same as Juan, but when I was little, I went to the beach with my uncle Andy, my mom, and Danielle, my little sister, and I was walking in the ocean, like trying to go like deeper. But what I didn't know is when I got so far that there was a little drop. I didn't know there was a little drop, so I went and then like I dropped down in the water, and the waves were like strong. So I'm over here like getting pulled in and then pushed back, but I got pulled farther. So I tried swimming back, and then when I
Landing
got
drops and the little drop out here.
you fucked off, but I got pushed towards the shore, and I don't know what I did, but I turned on my back, and like another wave came and pushed me towards the sand, and then like scratched the shit out of my back. Like my back was full of cuts.
Mm,
But yeah,
probably
that's my
from like
story.
all like the coral and rocks.
Yeah, all the rocks and freaking scraped and cut me. I was bleeding really bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's my story.
That's gotta
Go ahead.
suck.
Go ahead,
All
Carlos.
right.
So, um,
He's gotta
I
clear his
was-
throat.
oh no, it just laugh at it every time. I was at rehearsals for my theater class.
Peter Kid.
Get the laughs out now.
Oh, great. Here we go. FYI, everybody, Carlos is a theater kid. Let's make fun of him.
Peter Kid gay.
Surprisingly, I'm a theater kid and I'm not gay. So
That's why he can't get it. That's why he can't talk to a girl.
You still
You know
can't talk
what?
to girls.
but yeah, so basically I was at rehearsals and we were trying to practice our opening scene. You guys saw it at the variety show.
I didn't
Yes.
watch.
No, I didn't
Before
go.
the assembly?
Yeah, I skipped all
Oh.
the school's assemblies for safety purposes.
Which one? The one before we got sent home, or like
One before we got
one
sent
be-
home. The variety
Oh,
show.
no.
Where like,
No, I skipped that.
oh, you bitch.
I
I
ditched
went.
that.
I skip all school assemblies
Landon,
for
so you saw me on
safety
stage.
reasons.
Yeah, I saw you.
So yeah, before we actually performed that, it was like a month ago where we started like rehearsing and everything. And I had to learn that whole dance like in like the next 7 weeks, and it was kind of easy. But one time, I was wearing super slippery shoes, and the set wasn't done, and there was still like the open like pokey spikes and shit like that. And then next thing you know, I like when I had to like bend down to like do like a squat pose, I
Carlos
fucking I
performs the WAP on stage.
and then, yeah, but as I squatted down, one of my feet slipped, broke the set of the stage, and I almost had my head go back and impaled in one of the spikes.
Damn,
that
this
would
dude
have been a
pulled up
real
the
like
stage.
that's like from the actual
What a destruction
movie.
of property.
No.
And that, hey, Deshaun, you were the one who was building it too.
I wasn't even building it. What do you mean?
Building the
No,
stage.
yeah. Remember, Act Mechanics had to build some of the stuff for theater.
I wasn't in Ag Mechanics for that. That was
Yeah,
probably when
yeah,
you were
so-
in it.
So,
Because
yeah,
when I
and
was in
then-
it, all I had to do was build like benches.
when I got my head back up and I was like, "Is the stage okay?" And I was like, "What the fuck? Are you okay?" I mean, like, "Oh yeah, I'm fine." Okay, I
Carlos
almost
is a
okay,
died.
real
baby.
theater kid. He doesn't
I
care
almost,
if he
I
dies
almost
on
died.
stage
Really.
as long as the stage is good. He doesn't care if he dies on
Carlos
really-
has the mentality of like the show must go on.
The show must go on. I'm fucking-
Carlos literally plays Romeo and Juliet and poisons himself at the end.
One time
Dude,
only.
there's a
He's like, I
whole
can't
thing
live
of
with
rat
this shit, man.
poisoning. I think he's talking about like overall what we've just been talking about the
so
whole
we talk
time.
about we talk about
Fear.
what we're afraid of, Halloween stories, and
And
then
essentially how
how we
we all almost died.
so
Yeah.
what do we have now on the list?
That's it. That's all.
All
You can
right,
leave.
so
He had planned.
I'll make up a subject.
No, we're done. We're
Are
done
we
here.
okay?
We're literally done here, Carlos. Stop
You're
talking.
joking.
No,
You're
we're
joking.
done.
Carlos, we're
Cue
literally
the
done.
outro music.
50 minutes. You're kidding.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, you have been listening to Bro Talk with your
Wait,
host
wait, wait,
Juan,
wait,
and